Guys, October 25th, International Dwarfism Awareness Month. Nope, I'm done.
Now this is good. I
sweating.
like this. Please
October
make sure-
25th, International Dwarfism Awareness Day. Let's go. Woo!
All right. I'm sweating.
Oh, what's your story? Don't you dare be sour. Clap for Stephanie and feel the power.
I'm sweating.
Boy, that's just right on the heels of the Big E release.
Oh, man, let me tell you.
God bless him.
He was drowning.
He was really
He
sweating.
was,
He was really
the
sweating.
best. It was, but then so I rode with those guys for a good amount of time. I bullied Big E a lot. I always bullied Big E, and there's a famous story.
Oh, you
where-
bullied. That's
him.
what you're saying. Oh, I thought
Sorry.
you said believed.
No, I bullied him.
You bullied
him a lot
because of his sweat.
'Cause-
or other
just 'cause
things.
He's big.
Oh,
I wasn't bullied growing up. I'm very thankful for that. I wasn't bullied in WWE. People didn't want to mess with Fit. And that's just why. So I was like the closet bully at times. I picked on Kali a lot.
oh.
I would just poke and prod him until he got his hands on me. Then, nope, I'm good for today. Big E, riding, and I poked and prodded, and he actually texted Woods and Kofi. I don't know if I can put up with Dylan anymore. He just keeps bullying me. He won't stop. So they finally just put him in his place. Just put him in his place. And I always had a backpack. I always had a backpack with all my stuff, my entertainment stuff, my laptop, just stuff in it. We were walking into a building. I was bullying him that day, and he just walked in behind me, and he booted me from the backpack. Boom! And I, as Kofi describes it, I Supermaned, and I landed right on my face, and my backpack hit, and E didn't even say a thing.
He just kept
walked
walking.
right past. He walked, and I literally got up. I look at Kofi, I go, breaking point? And he goes, yeah, I think that was a breaking point today. Yeah.
Might have been.
And I literally walked up and said, I deserved that. He goes, oh, I know you did. And then I would like to say it stopped, but it didn't stop.
You kept going?
Yeah, it was friendly. It was never mean-spirited.
Mean-spirited.
It was always
Yeah, just almost like a brother.
yeah.
Yeah, like too much.
Yes.
And
Where
you couldn't help yourself.
Yes, I loved it.
Yeah, and then
Loved
he
it.
just
Yeah.
couldn't take it
very,
anymore.
very much like the little dog in Looney Tunes. We're just
yippee dog.
someday.
Were there multiple boots though?
No, there was only the one.
That was my
I didn't
question
learn
also,
though.
yes.
You didn't learn.
I didn't learn, but I think.
But
he-
yeah, clearly because he stopped.
I think he then realized, I could have really hurt little guy.
Words hurt too.
We talked about nothing, and I love it.
It's kind of what we
I
do.
like our original idea too, with the title belt out
It's
in front of
happening.
the
We're doing
office.
it. We're going right out there. And once
Yeah.
she's off the clock, we're doing it.
What are we doing shots of?
Have you guys had blackberry brandy?
No.
I was going to bring a bottle of blackberry brandy, but then I was like, this is my first time.
I feel like we missed out.
we did.
You did. And now when I come back to the office and I see you guys again, I will bring blackberry brandy.
Okay.
It's a very Wisconsin thing. It's awesome.
It's like
Yeah.
Love it.
something.
Love
There were a couple of yeses over here.
I feel like
yes. I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it
feel like-
as delicious?
Yeah.
it's like a cold weather pre-football game kind of thing
100%.
Okay.
100%.
A necessity in
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Yeah,
I would imagine.
if you're a bar in
Yes.
Wisconsin and you don't have blackberry brandy, you should be shut down.
Mm.
It tastes very much cold medicine-y, but not the alcoholic punch. It's just like, oh, there's something in here. Warms you up. I love
right
it.
away, immediately.
Yep.
I was going tequila. That was gonna
Hate
be.
Well, I know that's.
I
your
only
go-to.
like
You rang the bell in one of our first episodes.
the ringing the bell, baby.
Right? It was. I didn't even know that you could do that.
Let me tell you this. I want to
Okay.
break the ice here.
All right. Okay.
So, getting very serious here, we're just talking. I want to thank you for being my number one supporter. In my time with WWE and post, you have been my number one supporter. Whether it be in ring, whether it be outside the ring, whether it be book stuff, you've always been a person to just give me a pat on the back and go, hey, you're doing okay. I don't think you've told many people this, and so I'm going to break it. So I was doing the storyline where we were kind of brother and sister.
We'll unpack that later.
And I was going through a breakup at the time, and I was going through a bad spot in my life, and it was in Milwaukee. And I remember you pulling me aside and you going, hey, I know you're going through a lot right now, but this and everything you're going to do is really going to help take your mind off it. And you going to bat for me with Be A Star stuff. And that's all I wanted to do was help with the Be A Star community and ambassador stuff. And you just being someone I could go to when in this crazy entertainment world we work in and we live in, there are people, but at times you feel that you're not being blown off so much, but I just need an ear. And you were always that. And you were always one to respond to me immediately, and if not immediately, pretty fast. As crazy busy as you've always been, that is something I I really take to heart. And something Landon, going into today, Landon goes, you and her have a good relationship, huh? I said, yeah. And it's always been something that I've never taken for granted. And I've always been very, very, hate this. Been very, very happy for. And you did a tweet about the book, and you didn't need to do that. I was fully out of the company at the time. And
Yeah, but Dylan, I love you. You're my friend, and you're such a,
I know.
you're such a true, real person, and I have so much respect for you.
yeah,
I have so much respect for you. We've been through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, was it like 20 years almost?
Known each
You're
other
pretty
for-
young, but
Known each other for 19 years. I was in the company 2 weeks under 10 years.
it's a long time.
Told 6 months. I was told 6 months, so either I'm kind of decent at what I do, or I'm good at hiding. It can be either. It could be,
Or
it could be either.
both.
I mean,
At different times, you know. Certainly,
It's,
there's a strategy there.
Yeah, exactly. You're not lying. Whenever you're feeling like, oh God, where can I hide? This can hide in many spots, let's be honest. But I really do appreciate it. And
Well, I appreciate you.
thank you.
I do. And I'm so grateful for you coming on the show. Thank you. And you have reached out to me in times that I was really doubting myself. And you've given me hope, and you've been that support for me, because that's what friends do. So thank you.
The amount of goodwill that you have always provided for WWE.
We can't make this about, like,
I don't care.
no.
It's us.
No.
It's about you two.
We're
We're brother and sister. It is.
Well, we are family, but this
real
can't
quick,
be this,
real quick.
this stuff
Real quick.
gross.
for like
Yucky.
gross.
We'll
It's
give-
real. This
we'll
is
give
how I
them
Yucky
feel.
baby
So-
a
face.
few
how I
more
feel.
minutes.
Shit.
Just give him a few more minutes.
All right.
It's real.
30
It's
seconds.
how I
30
feel.
seconds.
This is supposed to be about my life. But real quick, the things that you do, and still to this day, to make the knowledge for people outside of this world about the brand and about everything that WWE does is insane when you think about that you've been doing it all the time, this whole time. Your main goal, I feel at times, was to make people just care about WWE and know the impact that WWE has on the world. Whether you're a fan or whether you know nothing about it. You've done that. You continue to do that. Now
Because I
about
love
me.
WWE.
Now about me.
What do you love about WWE so much? Why does it matter
gave
to you that
me-
people care about the brand?
It gave me purpose. All I wanted to do was this. My hero growing up was the Ultimate Warrior. That was my one. I didn't have Superman. I didn't care about Batman. I hate sports. Ultimate Warrior was my guy. Seeing him, I was like, man, this is cool. What is this? It was through wrestling figures and then through wrestling, through WWE superstars, and then just loving WWE. And I got trained when I was 17 to wrestle. I'm not shocking, I know. The number one hire when it comes to WWE. I'm not 6 foot. I'm not 300 pounds, thank God. I'm not the mold, especially in 2006 when that was the mold. It was 6 foot 250. And so to be given the opportunity I was and to luck out, I feel like everything in my career has been luck and being right place, right time, and just opportunity. And WWE has given me, I laugh about it now when I do appearances in that. I'm 39. I got hired when I was 19. 20 years
You're
later.
19. Wow.
20 years later, I get to sign my fake name. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty freaking cool. WWE provided me that. I have my son, and I'm able to provide for my son because of WWE, because of what WWE gave me. And it's just one of those things where when I got, in 2016, when I got released, my dad called me, and I called him, and I told him the news, and he goes, hey, as easy as it is when people get released at times, as easy it is to talk negative, because you're upset, your dream could be gone. Because realize what you have, realize what they did. No reason to say anything negative. And that hit me. I'm able to provide for my son. I'm living my dream when I really, in all reality, shouldn't have accomplished my dream. All I wanted to do was be a WWE superstar. In no facet should that have happened. You know what I mean?
So how did it happen?
So they were looking for a person like me, little guy, in 2006 to be Finley's Leprechaun. And Mr. Ken Anderson, he trained me to wrestle in 2003, 2004. And he put his name out there for me. I had an interview, and we go back, we visit Brawler in the interview room, and me and Fit go in there, and he goes, all right, try an Irish accent. I don't do accents. I don't do them.
Can we hear?
No.
When you
Can't-
set it up like that,
literally
it makes
cannot.
me
I ca-
kind of
it-
like,
It makes my skin crawl to even think about it
why?
because I can't do them.
Have you really tried?
No, and I won't because it makes me cringe.
Okay.
But
It's
on the bar crawl.
I will do every
yes.
Irish accent.
Okay.
We may or may not have a body cam.
That's fine. Totally fine by me. And the more
right.
Blackberry brandy I have, the better
The
that
better the
accent will get, I'm
accent's gonna
sure.
be. Oh yeah.
I will
Oh,
finally
yeah.
earn my keep. And so we walk, I do this horrible Irish accent, and we walk out of the interview room, and I go to Fed, I go, how was he? He goes, not great. And I go,
Gotta tell you.
and we know Fit, he's the most undercover, hilarious human in the world. Where he's just like a sniper. Where he's just like
He's very dry.
yes,
Yes.
but he'll pull one out of nowhere, and he just kill the room. And it's the best. And I go, okay, my dream's done. This is gone. 2-3 weeks later, Tommy Dreamer calls me, Dylan, we want to hire you You know his monotone that he's just an entertaining human to talk to in normal conversation. I love watching him in the ring, but his conversation, Dylan, but I ignored 6 of his phone calls because being a 19-year-old kid, it came up blocked number. I'm like, oh, what credit card wants their money now?
What did I do?
I'm not going to pay this bill. Nope, not going to pay that one. So the voicemail was, Dylan, we want to hire you. Please call me back. This is Tommy Dreamer with WWE. I was like, probably should call this guy back. And then it was like off to the races.
And what was in your checklist to get there?
Nothing.
Like, how did you prepare for the opportunity?
I didn't. I literally
You said
worked,
Ken had been training.
yeah, I
you.
worked independent shows for a year and a half. I was like twice a monther. I wasn't anything. I didn't build a name. I didn't do anything. I literally did nothing. I look at these guys now. You look at the Seth Rollins and the Kevin Owenses where they just grind and grind and grind to get here.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do that. I didn't. That's where I truly feel so lucky to have been given the opportunity as I have been, because I haven't earned any of it. In reality, I shouldn't even be wrestling. When I had my back surgery, the second one, the doctor said, all right, no contact sports and no trampolines.
And how old were you?
The first one was 1990, so I would have been 4. Cut me open. Doctor never did surgery on a little person before. Hit a nerve, paralyzed me from the waist down.
Oh my God.
Full body cast, knees to nipples, as I say. I then go in for another
We
one.
also say that for drug testing. Go ahead.
Knees to nipples.
I've heard that term before.
Oh God!
Just saying. Like,
That's the most
observe.
random. Just
It popped in my head like an
Knees to
observed.
nipples.
That's what it is. Knees to nipple.
Now that you say that,
yeah,
yeah.
I think. I'm sorry.
Back to your
Yeah,
serious
back to your very
surgery.
serious.
Your body cast.
So you were paralyzed at
yeah,
4.
and then we find a doctor in Minneapolis, and he takes a rib out and fuses that and a metal rod in my back. First thing he says, no contact sports and no trampolines. Fast forward years and years later, that was 92, years and years later, I'm on TV with WWE, and he emails my dad going, obviously he didn't listen to me. My dad goes, he didn't listen to me either. So, I mean.
So
it
when did you get the feeling back in your legs?
wasn't, it was a few months, but I had to do a full physical therapy to teach myself how to walk again. And
Because the nerve itself healed.
Yeah.
I actually heard your stomach growl that time.
Damn it.
and then,
I'm sorry. This happens to us all the time. And then mine will start growling.
like,
But
yawning.
I heard it that time. Yeah, we talked about doing like competitive
Stomach bite.
growling stomach.
You guys, it's
We're
like
gonna-
the
we're gonna
yawning
do
where
that
you,
one
where
time.
you shoot
Yeah.
yawns
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
and forth.
Now it'll be yours.
We'll see. Yeah.
And then I had back surgery a few years ago now again, 2 of them, because I took a shot in the ring and it knocked everything out. And we were like, okay, let's go back in. And it was decompression on the upper and lower of my spine, just over time. So we opened this up, didn't help. Actually, like weirdly made it worse. Tried the bottom, didn't help. So now, current day Dylan is like, feet are always like cold feeling, and like they fall asleep easily. And legs are like I'm a big gym guy, obviously. When you do the leg, this thing, which
Right.
probably looks awesome on camera.
Leg extensions. Yes.
It feels like that's constantly here. Like,
Like your quad is constantly contracted.
that's the muscle. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the muscle.
Yeah.
Upper leg muscle, as I call
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's constantly like, chook. That's just life
That
now.
can't feel comfortable. But then,
But so going, yeah. So,
but no, but I mean, staying there for a second.
Yeah.
Why can't they help?
because
So
it's just,
opening the top
the
and
nerves
bottom
are
didn't
done,
work.
Are just done.
Is
Because
it
it was
just,
so
is there
much.
narrowing in your spine? Is
There
it
was,
stenosis?
yeah. But we opened it up.
And it didn't help.
No,
because the
it was
nerves are so
over time.
damaged.
Yeah. Yep.
But if your nerve, I'm sorry for my ignorance, but if your nerve healed, I mean, you were much younger at
Yeah.
4. Can your nerves heal
Maybe
now?
they said it might come back, but I'm
Do you need to
living
do
life.
PT?
Yeah,
Do you do it?
I've done the physical therapy for both of the surgeries, and it hasn't come back. I did it for 6 months. Hasn't come back.
Yeah. I just wonder if you haven't had the right people.
Maybe.
Because there's a lot of stuff that people can do now. My daughter's studying to get her doctorate in PT.
It just scares me.
Oh, okay.
Like and I don't ever, I know there's no more surgeries involved and that kind of thing, but I don't
You don't want to hurt?
love hurting because I know that I'm doing something good. When I go to the gym and I go really, really good and then I'm sore the next day, I know I did something positive.
Right?
My back doesn't hurt. That's the crazy part. I have no pain in my spine.
That's a good thing.
It's awesome.
Yes.
From the waist up, I feel better than I ever have. The weight loss stuff, the journey I'm kind of going on and continue on. It's been awesome. I feel great, so that's why like this doesn't affect me
I
mentally.
just think we need to get you the right people.
We'll talk.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Because what happens if you walk around and step on a tack or a Lego or something?
I can't feel it. It's the best.
I mean,
Then you
the
get
Lego.
Legitimately,
infection, and you don't know it's there.
I the other week it was funny to me. I stubbed my toe so good, but I didn't feel it. I just heard it. It went boom, and I went, oh!
That's
I go,
your-
I literally went, Len, did you hear that? He goes, yeah. I go, I kicked the wall. It was like I kicked the wall or my bed or whatever it was. I did not feel it whatsoever.
Oh my goodness.
It was the best.
Did you break your toe?
No,
Was it black and blue?
no, I broke the nail. Fine.
Well, that's a good job, yeah.
Yeah.
I dropped a 45-pound plate on my toe once.
Broke?
I don't know if my toe broke, but my toenail was black for
Pop it
6
off?
months. Oh, yeah, I came off.
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy didn't stay. Yeah, no, it was like gruesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did we get here? Oh, leg
know.
feeling. Leg feeling.
I'm not sure.
I was gonna say, have you seen Mr. Deeds?
Love it.
Mr.
That's how I
Deeds.
feel. I literally talk about my feet
was
like Mr.
picturing
Deeds,
you
where I can just
were-
go pop, and I go,
He's like the Blackfoot.
never
It's
seen
been
Mr. Deeds?
frostbitten.
No.
Right? Was it frostbite?
I'm almost 50.
Guys, this is so cool. I've never
I'm 49.
I've never
You've never
quoted
seen
a
Mr.
movie
Deeds? It's an
and
Adam
she
Sa-
isn't known.
I don't know.
It's literally, for me,
They-
it's top 5 Adam Sandler movie.
Really?
Oh, yeah, top
And
5
I love
for sure.
Adam Sandler. I can't believe I haven't seen it.
October 14th, 2025. I referenced a movie and you hadn't
Oh,
seen
is it usually the other way?
always the other way.
I don't see movies. I don't see anything.
See, you
I've never
too.
seen Godfather. I just watched my first Brad Pitt film, and it was
Which one?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It was
That's cute. I
great.
like that one.
I've never
Action.
seen a Tom Hanks movie besides Toy Story or Castaway.
Those are pretty
Okay.
good ones.
Matt Damon, never. Ben Affleck, never.
Oh, there's some good ones.
Never seen The Godfather. If it's not comedy, Muppets, or Disney, I haven't seen it.
What's your favorite movie?
The Muppet movie, the original.
The original Muppet
Yeah,
movie,
and then I
not the
go-
Muppets Take Manhattan.
That was okay. That's
So it was the predecessor to that.
yeah.
Okay.
It's that Muppets Take Manhattan, Muppet.
Muppets Most Wanted.
That's the one.
Oh, whoops.
That's the 2014.
Maybe that's why
That's the
it's in my
best
head.
one. That's the best one. Just
See what I did
saying.
there?
The scene stealer Dylan Postel, they call me.
That's right. That's right. I've heard that. Uh-huh.
That was in my
That's why I knew.
in the talent handbook. That was under my bio. What the
Scene stealer.
employees needed to call me. Scene stealer.
Mr.
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 Scene
Scene
Stealer.
Scene.
Stealer.
I can't feel my feet, but I'm okay.
But why the Muppets?
The
Why
title.
are you
Man, I
The
just
next
always
book.
I fell in love with them.
What's your favorite Muppet?
Animal. It goes Animal, Sweetums, which you will not know Sweetums.
I love the Muppets.
But then them two and Uncle Deadly are my 3 favorites.
Okay.
Here's a funny story. I knew it.
No, but like I think of the critics. I think of Gonzo.
Statler
I
and Waldorf,
think of,
Gonzo's
yeah.
great. But those are like, to me, those are the two like.
It's like the original cast is what I
Yeah,
think
but those
of.
are the two. Oh,
Like
they're-
when you'd watch it on TV.
Yeah, I grew up on
The
Muppet
turn
Babies.
TV, like with the dial.
You lost me.
How loud were those?
Oh my God.
Like, yes.
Yeah, you couldn't
And
like
you got
sneak a channel change. Yeah.
It was 16 on the top and 38 on the bottom,
It was
and they never
ridiculous.
were.
It was so
the bottom,
loud.
the bottom dial.
The bottom never.
worked.
Like it was superfluous. Why was it even there?
It was what?
Superfluous. Extra. Unnecessary.
It's the word of the day.
I feel like
our
someone's
next
gonna
segment.
bust
Maybe
out
I
of
used
the
that
bust out of the closet.
incorrectly.
Ah! She
She
used
said
it.
it.
Ding, ding, ding.
Well, and we've heard you have 3 words to hit.
Oh, that's
Every
right. Yeah.
podcast.
So we've already
Landon,
done.
my dad, Oshkosh.
Did we hit Oshkosh?
We haven't.
You've said Wisconsin,
Yeah.
but not Oshkosh.
We talked about
It's
Brandy.
weird. I have to hit him.
So Oshkosh Bagosh.
Everyone says it.
It's true because
Overalls.
Full giggle.
You want a pair?
so yes.
Is there a pair of Stephanie McMahon in Oshkosh Bagosh overalls?
Yes, and there's actually, I believe, a picture of it online because I look. There's one picture of me as a little kid looks very, very similar
Chucky.
to not Chucky, but the My Buddy.
That was just a nightmare. I
The
had.
My Buddy,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
the girl
yeah,
My
yeah,
Buddy,
yeah.
the boy My Buddy, and it is an
Because the boy in my
odd-
blood had blonde hair. No, yeah, it did.
Well, there were multiple.
Yeah, okay.
Multiple. But this particular My Buddy, there's a side by side. It's on social
in your social,
somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, My Buddy.
My buddy.
My buddy. Yeah. My buddy and me like to climb up a tree. I mean, the jingles were great in the 80s, by the way. Like the greatest. We still remember everything.
So the Oshkosh Bagosh isn't in Oshkosh anymore. It's all overseas for years and years now. Now we have the biggest aviation expo,
Okay.
which is, I hate it because it just takes over our little town. But it's great for the community, obviously. It brings so much money and all that to the community. It's great. Lived there my whole life.
Yeah.
I love it.
And you love it.
I love it.
Do you know Tyrese Halliburton is also from Oshkosh?
So me and him,
Oh.
we've never met.
Uh-oh. Online beef?
No, Oshkosh beef. This son of a gun is trying to be the Oshkosh guy.
And you're the original.
Was the Oshkosh guy.
OG Oshkosh.
He's sponsoring gyms and doing all this good. I'm the goodwill ambassador at Oshkosh, Tyrese. That's me. Stop being so damn good as a human. I'm the good one from Oshkosh. We get it. You're good at basketball. I can bite an ass
Oh.
on TV.
So
TV.
many things. Yeah. But
Don't go
interesting that, you know, in the past, what? Oh, yes. It does it say Oshkosh?
Oh, no. That's so good.
I think it's Oshkosh, is it not?
I don't know. Did Oshkosh Bagosh make the red
Because
ones?
Oshkosh had that
Yeah, the patch.
middle. Yeah.
I don't know if they made red ones though.
But it was usually like the
The denim.
Yeah.
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 That's
Nope.
Such
this
a good.
is.
Were you trying?
No.
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 That wasn't a Halloween
actually
costume.
think- I'm a kid.
you
I
didn't dress
okay, but-
My
yourself.
buddy hadn't come out yet. I actually think they modeled my
They owe
buddy.
you
I
money.
feel
My Steffi and me. That's what it should be. There we go. Hey, my buddy, pay up.
That's right.
Pay up.
That's right. Yeah.
That's
ahead of the
incredible.
curve.
That side by side is so good.
Isn't it funny? Like, it's
So
really
good.
funny. I know. It's just so weird.
Yeah, but Tyrese went to the opposing high school. Not my, obviously not my grade.
I didn't think Oshkosh was so big that there would be rival high
Multiple,
schools.
yeah.
Clearly, I don't know. I am ignorant to my Oshkosh
Oshkosh knowledge.
knowledge. I am. However, meeting two people from Oshkosh.
It's a little
It's
bit
crazy.
weird.
odds?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to
Not
Oshkosh
just meeting,
North.
interviewing.
Yes.
And I went to Oshkosh West, and so it's the craziest rivalry ever. My son goes to West.
Okay.
obviously.
Okay.
He's not at that paid for gym, Tyrese. We get it. You can shoot a 3-pointer.
I feel like we're setting up the future match that Tyrese has always wanted.
He'll destroy me. He's such an athlete.
He is quite an athlete.
such an
But do you know how he learned how to play basketball?
No.
Watching YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Ah.
clearly he has a lot of natural
Yeah.
ability, but
Yeah.
He'd like watch on his iPad, whatever, then go outside and try the moves. And we were like, so YouTube basically taught you there's
Legitimately
future.
how I learned how to
well,
wrestle.
and
too.
his dad.
how I learned how to
was-
backyard wrestle. That's what I did.
Yes, I guess. Though we're not condoning backyard
No.
wrestling. For sure not. For sure not. But
How much of, by the way, can we, real quick,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
much of a hard time was that for company wide?
oh yeah, that was terrible.
Horrible, right?
Terrible.
Had to have been. Attitude Era, I was a teenager. I was 13 years old during that time. That was what everyone nationwide did.
I know, and it was so scary.
Yeah.
We did the "Don't try this at home"
Had to.
messaging and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, kids were getting hurt.
A lot of blowback on WWE as a whole.
I think there were attempts at it,
Mm-hmm.
but it was important for us to do the "Don't try this at home"
Yeah.
messaging at that time because, people don't understand that while it's entertainment, it is very dangerous. And if you're not properly trained and you don't know how to do the moves accurately, you can really get hurt, especially in backyards where there's God only knows what
Correct.
anybody's using for anything. Mattresses. I mean,
Trampolines.
Which is
Yes.
ironic that your doctor said no
No
contact
trampolines.
sports.
Yes.
And
Or trampolines.
or trampolines.
Just like that's one of those things where I often think about, like, before coming here, I did like a top 6 hardest hits in my WWE career. I was like, man, knock on something. I've never gotten injured in ring. Like, I took that one hit a few years ago, but that was like in all my WWE career. I never got hurt.
That's great.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Never spine stuff ever.
Awesome.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Yeah, but like, that's another thing. I just feel very, very lucky. And we talked about Fit and the connection he had with him and I had. It was so instantly father-son. Like 3
Yeah.
weeks in, I was like, man, this is a very dad-son. So
For those of you who don't know.
this is I almost got fired this day. This was my first day.
Sorry.
That's a great setup.
This was my first day, and I almost got fired that day, I guarantee. Because what the boss said was, green light, Finley will lift the apron, you'll come out. Great, I got it. We're rehearsing at the time. Green light comes on, I come out. God damn it, didn't wait. Okay, oh wait for that apron. Great, awesome. Take 2. Finley comes out, lifts the apron, no light, I wait. God damn it!
Where are you?
I said, there was no light. He goes,
This is a test.
and it was literally like oh, okay. I was like, and in my head, I'm going, I'm done. First day in, last day in. This is it. Third time rehearsal, light, lift, in, perfect. God dang. But it was just one of those things where I was like, this is going to be the quick. They said it was going to be 6 months, and it's going to be 6 minutes.
Oh my God, that's
yeah,
hilarious.
yeah. And but from that point on, man, like, it was just a connection that him and I had of father son, just that feeling. And I think that's why I never got the hazing that you hear about and that kind of thing, because they knew that they didn't want to deal with Finley and getting tied in a knot.
Yeah.
So it was just one of those things where I'm very, very lucky and grateful about that too.
Let's do a new segment that we call Burnout Check-In, presented by our brand new partner, Game Day Men's Health. We will be talking about your story, your achievements, and everything you juggle in life, including parenthood. But how do you manage your energy? What's your reset strategy if you ever feel like you're running on empty?
I don't drink coffee. I hate coffee. Absolutely despise coffee. Hate the taste, hate everything about it. I don't like naps. I hate naps. I don't know.
These are the things you don't like. How do
Yeah.
you stay
I'm
awake?
trying to think of things. I do. I just push through. I think I just go oh, I need to accomplish this stuff. I'm a list maker
Oh.
because it makes me feel accomplished.
Ooh, I love this. Yes.
Yeah, it makes me feel accomplished. Like, hey, when Landon's at school, I'm not just wasting the day away. Crossing something off makes me feel so good. Whether it's
I like
legitimately
I like
even
a good check the box
dishes
Yes.
or run the robot vacuum or that kind of
I
thing.
find that robot vacuum works very well.
Love it.
No,
Love
really?
it.
I had a
You
robot
run. You
vacuum.
do the stick vacuum. You do the robot vacuum. Love it.
Oh, you do both.
Yeah, because the stick vacuum, it works for me. The big vacuum,
Right?
it's like this.
Tricky.
This guy.
Yes.
But the stick vacuum is great. But
They make many different styles now.
sure.
I mean,
It's 2026. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, there's
But
just many different.
I need. I mean,
handle
a
sizes.
dirt devil would be perfect. That would be my.
Those are
size.
also great. I
It would just
have
take
that as
It would
well.
take a long
Yeah,
time
yeah.
for the whole house.
It is also very time consuming. Great to get into nooks and crannies.
Yeah, I'm closer to
Yes.
the ground. It doesn't hurt my back as much.
Yeah.
But the robot's the best.
Do you have pets?
Do I have pets? I have a son.
Besides, the
He
only
wants
Do
reason.
you have the
dog.
furry kind?
He wants a dog so much.
So I was gonna say, robot vacuum with
Would
a
be-
dog.
Yeah,
They
I've
don't
heard-
like it. They don't like
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
the
yeah, I've
enemy.
heard- yeah.
We stopped using it because
can't-
of the
I can't-
dogs.
Yeah, but and I've also heard the horrible thing where if the dog goes on the carpet and the robot vacuum goes over it, it drags excrement.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's awesomely horrible.
I could definitely
Yeah.
see that. Though maybe artistic.
I love that.
I'm just saying.
But how I
There could
recharge
be an
my health
interesting pattern.
is just pushing through.
This became a vacuum commercial.
Very good, very good. And so, given you just push through,
Mm-hmm.
the question is how? How do you keep your mental and physical stamina where it needs to be? Like, is it just a mental game for you? You just push through? Do you listen to
Have to.
music?
No, I
do
just
you
have to.
like
Like,
put the windows down and let the breeze flow through your hair?
No, Jesus, it will push the
Just
rest of it
saying.
off. I
You
don't
have
have a lot
facial
left.
hair.
There we
facial
go.
hair.
I don't know. I think it's more of a. I know what I got to get done.
Yeah.
I have
You're
to
just
accomplish it.
determined to get through your list.
Sure.
And you can't sleep until it's done.
Yeah, and then I push it off to the next day, and then I go, God dang it, what are you doing?
So you can sleep.
Oh yeah.
How many hours do you get a night, roughly? Do you prioritize sleep?
No,
No.
I scroll. I doom scroll. I YouTube scroll.
Oh,
The enemy.
I love my algorithm.
you do, which
it.
consists mainly of
Body cam videos.
really
Love it.
like cop body cam
Yeah.
videos
Yeah.
or video cameras of any kind.
No, cop body cams.
Cop body
of,
cam.
Like, finding squatters.
Really?
I
Wow.
like those.
Is there like a,
Shoplifters.
what's the channel?
A body cam watch? Code Blue Cam. Code Blue Cam is actually out of Wisconsin.
Oh, yes.
So it's awesome. So because I know exactly where they are on like highways and stuff. It's great. But like I really like those, and I don't know why, because I've never been one, shockingly, to run from the cops. Wouldn't make it very far, but I don't. So I don't know. I just find it very interesting. I love shoplifters. Excuse me. It's the most real one yet. I love shoplifters getting caught. That's just like, I don't know.
What's your favorite reaction that you've seen recently?
I didn't do nothing, which in reality means you did do something. And then how they go, I don't know how it got there. I don't know how these,
Really?
I don't know how these cords got in my pockets. I don't know how this memory card and memory bank got in my pockets. Well, you took it.
Obviously.
Yeah, you
We'll
took-
see. We have this footage of you actually
Correct.
putting it in your pocket.
Literally
Did
putting
you
it in your
see this?
pocket and then walking past point of sale multiple times now.
And there's hundreds at home watching it on replay.
Right?
Oh, I love
Live.
it. And this
Oh,
is-
are there any live body cam?
there are, but I can't get into those.
Oh, because
Those
why?
take-
It's like
they take too long to get into. I just want to get in the heart of the matter.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I don't want to talk to the employees.
I was
about-
going to make a horrible analogy.
I
I don't know if I should.
I kind of feel
won't. I
like,
won't.
okay. I wanted it.
Get right to it. That's what you're saying.
That's what I should have said. Yeah,
There she is.
that bar
No
crawl is
setup
going to start
required.
real good.
I'm
That bar crawl is going to be
just saying.
the best bar crawl at all
Wait,
of Stanford.
let's do the close on this. Game Day Men's Health believes burnout isn't a badge of honor, it's a signal. Their personalized treatments like testosterone optimization and NAD plus therapy may help men stay focused, energized, and sharp for whatever life throws at them. Learn more at GameDayMen'sHealth.com. That's one word, GameDayMen'sHealth.com. So tell me, well first I want to throw to you because Elise's daughter Liv had her second birthday on Sunday.
Yes.
I didn't
And
realize she was that young.
Oh yeah,
oh
she's
yeah,
2.
she's a baby baby.
When you said you're new to this,
I'm brand new.
oh my gosh. You have my phone number
they
now.
were talking a little
legitimately.
bit
Yeah.
before the
Anything you
episode.
need.
Thank you. No,
Anything you
I mean
need.
like
But so she does have some questions.
Yeah.
yeah, just as a parent of a little amazing girl
Yes.
who is a little person.
She's
and
adorable.
That is why we are wearing her sweet little handprint.
Love that. I have Landon's on my back.
Oh, do you?
Yes, but his are very big. Even though he was a baby. They're still
yeah.
they're like my size now.
It's our favorite part because when
that.
she came out, we didn't know what type of skeletal dysplasia
Mm-hmm.
she was going to have. We assumed it would be. We prayed it would be achondroplasia.
Yes.
And it was.
Yes.
And we saw her hands, and we were like, "Thank you, God."
Yeah.
So it's a symbol, like the trident hand, starfish hand.
love that.
My husband wants to get that tattoo, but we have a son too, and my poor son has one tattoo. He's already got a butterfly for her. I'm like, all right, daddy's girl over there getting all the tattoos. Poor Chase.
Yeah.
But so yeah, just being new to this,
Uh-huh.
and I shared with Steph, we're hitting her second birthday,
Mm-hmm.
and for the first time, she's not a baby anymore, but she kind of looks like she's a baby.
What scares you? That was good. I liked that. I liked that.
It's a great question.
Sorry, how I can't change the world for her, and
Yeah.
how people will treat her.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's tell her and you as her mom waking up tomorrow. There's nothing you or her can do, right? Nothing. Got to live with this. And we're going to live with it and make it awesome.
Embrace the shit out of it.
Yeah. If there is bullying, when I was lucky enough to be a part of the Be a Star campaigns and that, and still doing assemblies here and there, what I tell these kids from kindergarten level to high school level is I was the first one to bully myself. I never took myself seriously. When you beat the bully, and I've talked to Steph about this, when you beat the bully to the punch, they don't have that ammo. You're taking the ammo out of the weapon they have. Don't take, but it's when she's young, it's the hardest.
Yeah.
As she gets older, that becomes easier. But my parents, I am so thankful. My parents never catered to me. They were there for me. They were supportive of me. But it's almost like my dad didn't want to make it the Dylan Postel show. My first mom did. I don't have any relationship with her anymore. My stepmom is my mom now. Mm-hmm. She legally adopted me 6 years ago, and she raised me. But her and my dad, they didn't change the world around me to cater to me, to cater to what I maybe needed. And that's good. I feel like that's good because now when I went out in the real world,
You were ready for
I
it.
didn't want handouts because of my stature. Make it fun. Make it fun for her. But don't, that's my thing is, the hardest thing I can think of now is thinking how did they not make it woe is me for me? And that's tough. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
We got, when Landon's mom was pregnant with him, we got her tested to see if he was going to be a dwarf. It was a fear of mine because I didn't go through the bullying, but it can happen.
Right.
And the medical stuff and just everything involved financially.
Yeah.
For being honest, financially.
Yep.
It's different. Doctors getting every bit of clothing tailored. It's just, it sucks. And it's that. But we found out he was going to be normal sized, average sized. I say normal. I don't care, guys. That's my life. But it's one of those things where it was a sigh of relief, but also even if he would have been a dwarf, I would have been, all right, let's do this.
Right. Yeah.
We can't change anything, right? That's my mindset. We can't change
You can't.
tomorrow. I can't change this. And I'm okay with that.
How did you or your parents not feel the need to fight every single person that made a comment? Because that's where I feel like I'm headed. Not that I'm a violent person.
Love it.
But
This makes me happy. This
No,
will be
I
really
just-
good on the bar crawl.
And yeah, I mean,
Oh, I got the look.
Now we're
by
getting
the
into
way,
it.
if you come for her, this lady can slap. But I just like, we're getting to the age now where like an innocent comment
yeah.
from my son's friend is like, oh,
I still get it to this
your
day.
sister's head's big. And my son didn't really
Yeah.
hear it, but I did. And the mom and I talked and she was so apologetic, but like, how do you handle those moments? Because I might want to fight a child.
100%. I get
won't.
all the time.
But
Mommy, why does that baby have a beard?
sorry, I wasn't expecting.
This day, still to this day, I get it. It's just I laugh about it now because it's like two reactions. It's like, oh, what is that from these children, or just a what's going on there kind of thing. It's a shock or a what is that? It's gonna happen, right? It's gonna happen. It's just
And are you like, hey, I'm Dylan?
I'm just literally very much so. God made me different. I literally live by God made me different. I'm not a religious person, but it's just the easiest way to go about it.
Yeah.
And then when they get the questions of, but why? It's just how I am. You have dark hair. I have a big ass skull. Like that was me growing up, and it's one of those things where it is. I don't know how my parents dealt with it because it had to have been tough to not just want to go, quit being a jerk.
Right.
But I never once saw my dad go, like, get pissed off about it because I dealt with it very nonchalantly. I didn't let it get to me.
And how old were you when you?
When I realized I was this,
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably, to be honest, probably my first back surgery.
Really?
Okay. So like,
Yeah, but I was young. I was 4. Achondroplasia she has, you said?
Yep.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
yeah.
That's the
Why do you guys say that?
It's the most common. I feel there's the least health issues involved.
Yeah.
There's the most care for it. It's the most known about. I think it's the least painful. You see some of these cases where they're just in pain. I used to go to these the Little People of America conventions, and I haven't been, and I really want to start going again. They didn't like how I was portrayed on WWE.
Oh.
I was gonna ask.
What they didn't get, and this was always an issue with me, what they didn't understand is this kid is living his dream. It's all he's wanted to do his whole life.
You just wanted to wrestle.
I just wanted to wrestle. I wanted to be on WWE. They saw it as a leprechaun. I get it to an extent. But then...
Right, and you talked about this a little bit as it relates to Hollywood.
Oh,
and-
here we go.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, because it's interesting.
Fuck Peter Dinklage.
No, he said it.
He's whispering.
That has to be the screenshot with which we promote the episode.
The
Thank
next
you.
sweatshirt hand.
Yes.
I'd like.
Oh, yes, Dylan's finger.
Finger.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
Yeah, I get it. I get what he was trying to do.
But so, can you explain
Yeah,
for
sorry.
those who don't know?
I want to get back to...
Elise,
Oh,
no, I was trying to...
I was just helping.
Stephanie, we talk.
Sorry.
We're going to go on a bar crawl. It's going to be really fun.
I know. Well, when we come out of that bar crawl, that's when we should do the second.
Fuck Peter Dinklage. TMZ.
That's what we're doing on top of the
TMZ
title.
will love that. But it's so Disney was putting out a live action Snow White and Seven Dwarfs with live dwarves as the dwarves because that makes sense. Peter Dinklage goes on his podcast and goes, "What have I been on my soapbox for? Trying to get real roles for people of my community, this, that, and the other thing." Disney stops. Casts the dwarves as normal size actors. What are we doing?
Right?
What are we doing here? Now, my issue with this is Elf, that check cashed just fine, Dinklage. There have been so many roles that have been made for a little person that he took that were just fine. Has he gotten roles that weren't? Yes, and he's knocked them out of the park. He is the biggest dwarf actor of all time. I will say it. My issue was he costed 7 dwarves, extras, stunt doubles. Now you're probably looking at over 20 total roles that are made for people of our community. So I spoke out about it. And I said, first off, you don't know the damage you did by speaking out like that. Secondly, what makes you the voice of our community? When I can argue, I'm sorry, the one time I do believe in myself when it comes to this is I was on television for just under 10 years, living my dream in a dwarf, a role that was for a dwarf. Why is my voice not being taken? Why are we taking his? Just his. And these are roles that he costed, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And what?
So then, how important? How can you encourage more roles? Like, how can you be that?
I don't know.
voice?
I don't know if I can.
That positive.
I don't know if I
voice?
can be, but I would like to be. I'm trying to read for more roles. I'm trying to read for not just dwarf roles, but regular roles. And I feel what Peter Dinklage still does in movies as non-dwarf roles is great. I'm not taking that away from him. What upset me about the whole thing was him speaking out
For the community.
and yeah, why are you the representation? Why is it not more voices? And
Well,
I feel like it's like,
kudos to you that you're adding your voice.
I'm trying to.
Right?
And it's but I feel like it's that in any form. There shouldn't ever be one voice. Mm-hmm. Let's take many perspectives and see what the community as a whole might think and feel instead of taking one.
So you started to talk about the Little People Convention.
Yep, Little People of America, yeah.
Why is that important for the community, and how do you think you could maybe use that for a platform to talk about these?
I really do feel like they were great for me. I wasn't, shockingly, Oshkosh, that you now know so much about.
Learning.
There
Learning
wasn't
tree. East and West High School, big rivalry.
West and North. At least we're trying. At least we're trying.
I was like,
North.
I think she's at the wrong one. I'm just going to smile and nod.
We almost got there.
Because I went to the Wizard of Oz, truthfully, the Wicked Witch
Oh,
of the
now I
East
get
and
it.
West.
Oh, more little person things. That's
actually
how we're
wasn't-
doing
wasn't
it.
related.
Oh,
It wasn't.
correlation.
It wasn't.
Elise, I got you here. I got you here. Talking about Oompa Loompas next. That's next on the notes.
Also great roles, right?
Awesome. But then they remade it and digitized and only used one of our community, which is crazy, which is fine. Little People of America conventions were huge for me growing up, especially as a teenager, because we would go to these national conventions all around the country, and I never was around little people. There was like an older gentleman that I met when I was real, real young. That was it. That was really it.
And how did you feel when you met him?
Odd.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't grow up around other little people. My parents were average height. My friends were average height. We don't have this community where we're all living, It's just, I don't know. It was just an odd, not a forced feeling of like, hey, meet this guy. He's just like you. I go, no, I'm just like me.
Yeah.
I'm me. But but going to those conventions was great. It was good for my parents too, because there was meetings for them of like, how do you deal with clothing and doctors, and
Yeah.
that's how my parents met a couple other doctors. I think they got in touch with my ear doctor through the conventions.
So we haven't been. We had said, and we've been encouraged to go. And I have a kind of a whole group of moms online, and we talk back and forth about, hey, what car seat are you using? And one mom will say, hey, these shoes fit my son really well. The kids are 6 months apart. Like, I have that smaller community, but we've all talked about going to, like, last summer it was in San Diego.
Yeah.
It was the national convention. Each summer there's a national, there's like smaller chapter ones. So we haven't been to anything.
So
but
the
it's,
regionals aren't
Yeah.
much. They're to go to. they are what they are.
Yeah,
But the nationals
national.
are really, because it's a really neat thing. She's still so young. I think she's too young to appreciate it.
Well, yeah, it was
You
more
guys
for
would
us,
get-
right?
Yeah. At this level, you
That's
guys
what we've
would get-
heard, but I wondered too.
But as she grows, I can say it.
saying anything.
I almost reached over.
I'm not.
As she gets older,
So uncomfortable.
I love how we can make her uncomfortable finally.
Also, October 14th, save the date. I feel like you don't get uncomfortable often. But we'll keep talking. Sorry.
I feel like as she gets older, the interactions with other people of the community and that kind of thing. I mean, there's dances and
Oh, that's
sports.
great.
Oh, it's,
Yeah.
yeah. Like there's the dwarf games, which I never did because I was like, oh, this is now I actually have to like compete, and these people are going to be really, really good, and I'm not going to do that.
haven't
I'm not going to
trained
do
for
it.
this.
I have an excuse for not being able to do 5 pull-ups with the average students. Now these guys are doing it and killing it. And I'm going, not a chance. I'm not going to be showing up by that. No. Yeah. They're running and doing javelins, not with toothpicks, but with real javelins. Made her uncomfortable again. Let's go.
No, toothpick joke was funny. I just laughed.
But it's that where as she gets older, she'll really appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's time to go back.
Maybe.
We could coordinate.
Oh yeah,
One of those,
You guys
huh?
could actually
So
go
we could
together.
coordinate,
I would love that.
bring Auntie
But
Steph.
and maybe that would make me go. As you know, I get uncomfortable talking about what I've done, and talked about how Landon possibly views me and how I don't think he views me and that kind of thing, because I don't view myself.
As the amazing human that you are.
I view myself as Dylan from Oshkosh. That's all I want to be. All I've wanted to be is Dylan from Oshkosh. I talk about it in the book all the time. Like that's when this is all done, when I'm all done with this, I'm okay going back to Target and being Dylan from Oshkosh. It's a very fine line, I feel, especially in this business, of viewing yourself on a pedestal. And that can be ego-driven, and I don't ever want to be that. When I first got hired, I felt myself sipping into that, like all,
It's hard not to.
yeah, especially a 20-year-old, 21-year-old kid
Suddenly successful.
in Oshkosh. Again, like, where nothing happens. It's hard, and then I felt myself slipping, and Buddy's going, hey, you're being an asshole. Okay. And then Landon was born, and it was a very quick, I talk about it all the time. He came out. It's very weird to say he came out. He was birthed.
He was
He
born.
arrived.
He was born. And I go, and then he was born, and everything like paused. And I was like, all right, it's time to not be an asshole. It's time to just, everything is for him now.
Yeah.
And I lived like everything for him, and I still try to live
Oh my
everything.
God, I'm
there
so
we go. This
sorry.
is the best.
This is the vet.
You take the vet call.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow up.
Your horses of dogs that, first off, seeing videos and photos, I don't do dogs.
Oh, you would love
They look
my
me in
dogs.
the oh no. What you're gonna realize too, she is going to look dogs in the eyes. Dogs are gonna want to jump on her because they're gonna think she's a child throughout life. I get very weird about dogs because they always want to jump. If they jump on me, even at 13 years old, they're knocking me over, not like a normal 13-year-old. So I
My
get
dogs
very-
knock everybody over.
It's true.
That's it. I could ride your dogs like when they were puppies. They were so huge. Like, it's
Yeah, they're both 175 pounds now.
insane to me.
And the boy is still a puppy.
Thinking about it, it makes me shake. Like
He gets the zoomies.
oh, my-
And it's like he tears the house down. He really does. I mean, it's crazy. He's like, he does the spins and then he does
you have a
further,
hole.
like-
You must have just holes in your walls from
I actually do have a hole in my wall but that's from him eating a hole in the wall.
Just casually
I don't know
snacking
why.
on the wall.
Oh
He
my
did
God,
that.
this is even better.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But
He
no,
doesn't
like,
do that all the time, but he did it
No.
just the other day. It was
But when
very
he
odd.
does, he takes down the whole wall.
yes, if he takes a bite of anything, it's going to take a chunk out of it. I can't do dogs, man. I can't. I love dogs. I love them. If they don't jump, like if they're
What
not
about little dogs? There are
too
little,
loud,
lots of little
too loud.
dogs. Bulldogs not loud.
I love.
Well, they make noise, but
Yeah.
they're not like yippee.
I always say like I'm the human version of a bulldog. I don't breathe well. I got these arms.
We usually make a pug reference in my house.
To your daughter?
Not we
Oh.
breathing.
Oh,
The breathing.
so you're already calling your daughter a pug? It's
No,
like, you're
like-
the one.
Puggy wuggy.
No, how you hear the pugs.
I'm just kidding.
No, first of all, Liv is obsessed with dogs. She calls them buppies.
Bubbies.
It's cute.
Every dog.
Okay.
We have 2 decent sized dogs. They're like 50 pounds
Yeah.
average compared to the beast, but
Yeah.
she's very into the buppies.
I can't do
Puppy.
it. Landon
So
wants
sweet.
one so bad. I'm not home enough. It wouldn't be.
Get
it
a
wouldn't be
little
safe.
one.
It wouldn't be
Get a bulldog.
fair to that. Man, I can't.
Why?
It wouldn't be fair to the dog. Gotta be
Why?
kenneled. Because I'm not home enough.
But is Landon
I
home?
know.
we
you
do
teen?
50-50 with his mom and I, and so I
Would,
don't want to.
would his mom?
Sure, they would love it. I don't want to. I don't want
Afraid
to
of dogs.
put anyone else like at a responsibility. Little person conventions. Going back to that. Sorry, I just thought of this. It weirds me out to think of going to one of those because I don't want to be put as like, oh, hero dwarf. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. 'Cause
Yeah, except if you can be a voice for your community, is that something you would want to do? And if
I'd
it's
love
not,
to.
that's
I would
okay.
love to.
But
But
so
it's hard
the
for me to view myself that way.
having a little bit of fame and a little bit of notoriety, whether or not you want it, you have it.
Yeah, I just think about like, obviously I have a daughter with dwarfism, but my friends who have boys, like being able to see someone else live out their dream as a wrestler is very inspiring for them. So you being at that convention for these little boys to see like, oh shit, I can be that person.
It's hard to view myself as that.
But you are.
Yeah, that's
I don't know. I trust you guys. I trust
No,
everyone
but
that
you
tells me.
but you are. And you wouldn't be, you wouldn't have the opportunity to write a book and have people actually care about the book if they don't know who you are. You have been given a gift and it's how you want to use it, and maybe there's an opportunity to do more than
I would love to.
you thought.
And I would love to. I just, it's hard when you don't have that self.
I'm sure they have speaking engagements at
Oh, they
these
do. The whole-
conventions.
the whole-
Like you
the whole
should get
week.
booked.
it's a lot.
You should talk to the
To make this, I'm doing it. I'm going to reach out to them for next year.
There you go.
And if I don't, she's going to be mad at me.
That's
I don't want
right.
I have your number.
He's mad at me.
I'm gonna remind you. That's what I do.
Are you ready to hold WWE history in the palm of your hand? Topps is bringing you closer to the action than ever before with WWE Topps Now, highlighting the biggest matches and milestones from WWE shows and PLEs throughout the year. Topps Now is enhancing the fan experience by connecting collectors to the superstars and spectacles that ignite their passion. Featuring stunning event-exclusive photography, each card is made for the moment. And for some lucky collectors, that moment could become the pull of a lifetime. Along with serial numbered parallels, some Topps Now releases offer a chance at rare short prints, superstar autographs, and even pieces of the mat, gear, or other items used during the featured match. So which moments will you collect? With each card only available for a limited time, you won't want to wait to begin your Topps Now journey. Be sure to subscribe to the WWE Topps Now mailing list on Topps.com and follow Topps on all social media platforms so you never miss a single moment.
Correct.
We do? Oh, no way! No way! This just happened. This just happened. Wow. Okay. All right.
This is
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. You guys move quick.
This is the best thing
I mean,
ever.
Easy.
Why is
Have
this
you?
not-
Hey,
Just gonna make
let me
me
ask you this too. Here's a.
Need something sharper.
Yeah.
When's
Give it to
the
the
last
professional.
time that you've let loose? No, like that you found yourself being able to text Elise and go,
Oh,
"Hey, but just text her and be like, hey, I need a night." Does that still happen?
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Did you ever find a point in the crazy life that you have been a part of where you couldn't?
So it's really interesting. There was a period of time where I lost myself a little bit.
Corporate wise?
No, I mean, that happened too, and in a much bigger way later. But there was a period of time where I realized, like, I hadn't danced, and I love to dance. And I'm not saying I'm a good dancer. I just love to
That
dance.
quote alone, that quote alone, is going to be the highlight of this whole thing. To me. Remember how you said to me the whole time, you need to believe in yourself. You need to this. You realizing, I just need to dance.
Yeah.
Dance. Hey, Dylan, believe in yourself. Hey, I'm going to text you now every
tell me to
here and there.
dance.
Hey, we dancing or what?
I'm gonna add it to our shared list.
Yes,
reminder
absolutely.
list?
Yes, the shared note reminder list.
So you lost your dance and then you found your dance?
And I did. Yeah. I found my wild streak
What year do you
again.
think this was?
What's that? What?
What year do you think this was?
Oh, like maybe 6 years ago?
Okay.
Yeah. No longer. Maybe 10 years ago. You know, I'm a lot older than you. 10 years specifically older than you.
Are you really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about this.
49. Yeah.
When's the birthday?
September.
September.
24th.
Oh,
Everyone.
That's right. September 24th.
well, that makes me happy.
Yeah. So, you know. But and I've
just-
always like to me I do. I love to dance. It's my favorite way to blow off steam. I love to dance with my kids. I love to dance by myself in the kitchen. Like that's not unusual. But when do you really have the chance to just dance alone in the kitchen anymore? You know, it's like you
Literally
crank
never.
the music and you know
When's the last time you've hidden at a dive bar?
a dive bar I haven't been to in a while.
Never.
Not never, but just
Like
not in a
went to
while.
a
Oh, I'll
place
tell
where you knew that
I went out
you'd
with a
blend
friend
in.
of mine where we frequent
Yeah.
in New Hampshire, and we went to dive bars, and it was a Tuesday night, and nobody was out.
Isn't it the best?
Yeah,
Perfect.
But there were pool tables, and there were lots of shots of Jack Daniels involved, and it was
That's what I was saying. Like a
pretty
place where
at all.
for sure you could go and no one would give
Oh yeah,
an
nobody.
F that you were there.
Nobody
That's what.
cared.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we brought you to a very windy rooftop bar
That was fun.
where no one.
Yeah, nobody ever
recognized
really
you.
knows who I am
They
anyway.
didn't though
Come
because
on.
it
No,
was
they
so
don't.
windy that
But I
she
always
was
have
like
to
this
be
the whole time.
You know, mindful. It was very windy.
They couldn't see
It was
you.
the windiest experience of my life. And then we sat at a table at the edge of the of the platform,
It's a great move by me.
and it was
I'm
even
gonna get us
windier.
outside, guys. It's a beautiful sunset in New York
Can't do
City.
it. Like
It was beautiful.
You held
It
your
was
menu, and if
beautiful.
you let it go, it blew onto your face.
like to where you didn't, no, it
I'm
looked
like,
no hands. And it was
Everyone's
like,
Marilyn
Don't worry,
Monroeing
no
the
one
whole
knows
time.
you because
Yeah.
they can't see.
yeah.
Oh my god.
We tried.
I can't do heights. I can't do heights. I
No?
can't do birds, and I'm deathly afraid of the dark.
Really?
Yeah.
I was afraid of the dark until my brother made me not afraid of the dark.
How do you do that? Because my brother,
He trapped me in the dark.
he what?
Oh.
And that made you less afraid?
Well, once I got over the horror and all my fears, yeah.
Okay.
But there was screaming involved.
Oh, I can't do
I
it.
was very afraid.
Can't do it.
But eventually,
That's impressive.
nothing
that
happened to
had
me,
the
and I
reverse
kind
effect.
of learned that. Yeah. Well, my parents were always busy building the business, and my brother, he raised me ish and or helped, as an older brother does,
Yeah.
and I got over my fear of the water because of him, similar fashion, and the dark, and I'm grateful.
do it.
Yeah.
I have a whole routine when I go to bed.
So
where-
because I know many people who are still afraid of the dark.
Deathly afraid.
But why?
Bad things happen in the dark.
They do. Good
Murder.
things happen in the dark
Yeah,
too.
depends on where you live.
I'm just saying, it's the dark is what you make it.
It's a very scary thing, and I do not.
But it's your own imagination.
Yeah, there's something when Landon and I go on. If he goes on the road with me, he goes in the closest bed to the door. I go on the farther one because in my mind,
Someone's coming through the door.
yep. And what are they going to see? They're going to see a child and go, nah, we're good. And because at that time, when I hear this, I'm going to have enough time to go out, roll under the bed, and hide. Because that intruder.
Son,
You're on your own, Landon.
Yes. He is a real human that can fight. This can't anymore. He can. And then they're going to see a child go, no, we're good. And they're going to leave. This is how my mind works. It's probably not the right way. How I get at home, the next 2 lights need to be turned on before one turns off.
You can't like just do a scan of
No.
the room and look thoroughly
No
and
way.
then lock the door?
No, this one goes on, this one goes on, this one goes off. Next one goes on. Now it's bedtime,
It's a whole
TV
process.
on. Laundry baskets in front of my door because those will
Of course, they'll stop a killer.
alarm me.
Hey,
My Ring doorbells and that won't enough. But
do you know what will? A dog.
But the dog is gonna bark at everything, so I don't know if it's a mouse, a bug, or an intruder.
Just feel
There's
like
a different kind of bark.
I don't want to know those barks.
just trying to help Landon out here with the dog.
Oh, help him! I know exactly, Landon. You're gonna end up getting one by the end of this interview. I'm
What
sure.
about like a guinea pig even?
Oh, they stink.
They don't
I
really.
wanted to buy a gecko, but I
The
think that
hay
was for me.
stinks.
Yeah, I heard lizards smell.
No.
guinea pig.
Lizard. I don't know about lizards,
that-
but guinea pigs. I've had 2 guinea pigs, and
Rest in peace, Willow.
both of them now.
You've lost 2 guinea pigs.
Yes, that's
Anything to do with the dogs?
no.
Oh.
Certainly not. No.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry for the offend. How dare me that you have bears in your house and how they would go after guinea pigs.
Yeah, no, they really didn't bother with the guinea pigs. Not even interested in the slightest, ever.
Elise, have you had a pinch me moment yet in all your times working with Steph?
I mean, every single one of these episodes.
Sure.
There's
What
like
is
a
one that's you've been like, I can't believe this is happening?
Yes, tell us, Elise.
The what?
I said yes. Tell us, Elise.
So I am a diehard Patriots fan. We are currently in first place. Just calling that out for until Thursday night, maybe. But
oh, he
it's
doesn't
okay.
like it.
It's
He
okay.
doesn't
We're
like
friends.
it.
Sorry.
I'll give up
you
on
guys
the
have paid
dog.
the
I
refs
mean,
for
you
all these
actually
years.
even got like the snarly lip,
Yeah,
and
I mean,
it
that's
stayed there.
it's sweet.
I think I can make that.
All the referees' jerseys have the Patriots
Can you
logo on it.
just-
It's okay.
Double up his brandy, please.
I'm still trying to make the face.
I
he's
know that was
making.
like a.
I get the weird eye
No,
too.
it was like
Yeah,
there's one
I
side.
don't like it.
And it
Don't like
went like
The Patriots. They
Anyway.
beat us. We beat them in the Super Bowl.
Oh.
I mean, you guys have more titles than us.
Yeah.
Long,
96.
long time ago.
By the way, that was that was your Dinklage. Any Patriots, anti-Patriots was your Dinklage talk.
Okay.
Hey, what is her Dinklage talk? The one thing that can get the God damn it, this.
Oh,
I don't.
Is there do you have a button?
I'm sure.
Okay.
We just.
Never to come out on this?
Not yet.
Good.
I mean,
She doesn't like yogurt.
I don't like yogurt.
Like any kind?
No, I don't like the smell of yogurt.
I don't like Greek yogurt. It's awful.
No.
Any yogurt.
So even if you eat it like 2 hours before she comes into the office and brush your teeth and chew a mint, she comes in and she's
I
like,
smell it in the trash.
I smell yogurt somewhere.
That's a
It's a super skill. I know.
That's
Yeah.
all I got.
Tom Brady.
It's like, well, I was going to say it's like Mean Girls where it's
Yeah.
like, what's her thing? I have bad breath in the morning. She's got nothing. No.
Okay.
I do
Nobody?
Many things, but those are the things I can't show.
Fuck you.
Plus, yeah, I can be very quick to anger. It serves no purpose, though,
I
really.
didn't say it for a reason.
But no, I mean, there's not like any one trigger.
I'll give you Dinklage.
I'm sure there's
You
many.
can hate Dinklage with me.
No.
She's staying away from that.
I'm not saying a word.
To save you here, my pinch me. So the first
Thank you,
one
thank
was
you.
meeting Gronk.
Yeah.
Just
Hence the Patriots setup.
yes.
What a dude.
I
Just the
mean, and
best.
he
He's fun.
He's
yeah.
so fun.
And he was sitting here chatting with us, and she obviously disclosed I was a fan instantly. And he took a picture with me. Like he was.
Oh, he's such a good guy.
He was great.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks later, we were chatting with Jelly Roll. So I feel like this whole experience for me is constantly like, what?
Jelly
What is
Roll
my life?
Just the nicest,
He's a
most
great,
caring,
great guy.
Yeah.
most like I truly feel that every celebrity, I hate the word celebrity too. I'm weird about that. Every person in that kind of star power should watch his interviews and watch just how much he cares about everything he does and the people around him and himself. He talks about the dark places he's been in and all of that.
Yeah.
But I feel like everyone at the star power level or just human level can really take so much from him.
I agree. He's
was-
lived a lot,
Yeah.
and he's learned what matters most to him.
Music is so
And
damn
it's
good.
and it's people. That's what matters most to him, and especially the people he loves. But he loves a lot of people.
Literally, I feel like if you meet him, you're instantly like just loved by him.
Yeah.
He loves millions of people by this
Yeah,
point.
he's amazing.
But like he would leave the interview with us and see us at SummerSlam, and he was saying hi to every person on this crew. How are you doing? How have you been? Hey,
knew everybody's first
By
name.
name,
Yeah,
which is
And-
mind
and
blowing.
I was like,
yeah, because I'm terrible with names. Awful with names. But I remember everybody's story. Like I'll remember what you told me, but I won't remember your name.
your
And
story.
it's very embarrassing.
what's your
Very
story?
helpful. Yeah.
No, I wasn't even giving myself a shout out.
Yeah. Oh, how about Dirty Dom now with the? Oh wait, no, the mustache.
I also wanted to call out the neck tattoos I'm seeing.
Oh yes,
He talked.
you heard it here
have any
first.
tattoos?
No,
None.
I don't. But I always wanted a tattoo, and I could just never figure out what to get. And then when I was in college, I thought, oh, I'll get the WWE logo. Thank God I didn't do that.
How awesome!
Because I would have just had like a series of many different
Oh, that would've
logos
been
at
so
this
awesome.
point. Yeah.
cross them off.
Yeah. I mean, because that's all I could think of. Like,
Yeah.
what's so meaningful to me. Yeah. I just could never come up with it.
You have any?
No,
None.
Really? That surprises me you don't have any.
really?
Yeah.
No, I think we've talked about this. I can't think of one thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
The
That I
starting
want.
point is hard.
Yeah. And then once you get one, then you get,
It's awful.
yeah.
I-
You're
So
addicted
instead,
to
I'm
it.
like,
But
oh,
we were on Dom with the neck.
yeah. Well, he talked about on our podcast how his wife's uncle was like, you just better not get any on the neck. And he went the next day and got one, and now he has like a massive,
Huge.
like
It's enormous.
it
I can't.
looks
imagine.
cool.
No,
I
it's-
I just got a piece the other day,
looks really cool.
and I go, man, my tattoo artist has his neck done. I go, I can't imagine.
Like the
That's
pain.
what I was thinking. That must
Maybe that's what I need to
hurt.
do for my neck wrinkles.
I don't think. I don't.
I should get a big ass neck
I
tattoo.
don't think
Dom,
that's.
what's-
the
You don't
starting
think that'll-
point. I
that's
don't
the
think
solve?
That's the starting point.
No.
this
No,
logo.
not for my first tattoo.
This logo.
That logo.
Oh yeah,
Right
what's
here.
your story? You can just go.
Can we
big
please
Mic check.
Photoshop that in right now?
Mic check. Is this thing on?
But I feel I've. Yeah, the starting point's the hardest of what's the most meaningful, and that's very hard.
I also feel like somehow my body's gonna have a negative reaction to the ink.
This might.
I've seen it.
I feel like that would happen to me.
I actually believe it would. Based on like the tech glitches,
Even though somewhat unrelated, like yes,
No.
I have this
this weird magnet.
weird thing. I think the
They're
ink would
doing it
not-
and they're like, we've never seen this happen before.
right.
Just your luck.
We're stuck with the WWE logo.
We can't change it at
We
this
tried.
point. Yeah, Can go over it maybe. Yeah.
Going into this, I texted a good amount of people. I was so incredibly nervous. Because here's why, and it's still weird to me. Where you are in life, where you've been in life, personally, job, corporate, all of that, I view you as a friend, but I also, let's be honest, I'd be crazy to not view you as a boss figure, forever. And so going into today, I was incredibly nervous. This is the first time. So a year ago, I got offered the Nostalgia deal, the Legends contract. And I never thought it would happen. I was talking about music. I was driving to Blink 182 with Landon, and I pulled off on the side of the road. He goes, "Oh," and I called my dad. My dad was the first person I called. And I said, "Remember when you told me to not say anything negative?" And he goes, "Yeah." I go, "I just got offered a Legends deal." And it was literally, the reaction in his voice was almost more than when I called him when I got hired in the first place.
Wow.
I never thought I would be back doing things. So today made me feel so good and so like, I don't know, welcome. And you've told me in messages so many times, you're part of the family. When I got released, you reached out to me and said that. And so going into today, I was very, very nervous because I do still view you as more than the friend level, as a
Elise
very-
loves it when I make people nervous, so
it
No,
makes
it's
me-
I live for it.
she does.
But it was instant, bang, and you just make people feel comfortable. And you've always done that, whether it's a person you meet on the street, whether it's someone you're working with, whether it's someone coming in as a guest host, whether it's a child, whether it's another fan, whether it's just a corporate person, a business partner, all of that. You instantly make people feel so comfortable, and that's what happened today. And I felt myself letting my guard down, and I hate it. Like everyone says, and it makes me feel uncomfortable. But it's one of those things where I sincerely, both of you, I cannot thank you enough for this. It makes me feel, walking into this crazy office and headquarters
It is crazy.
made me feel home.
You are home.
I know, maybe, and you can say that, but I need to believe it, as we said, as we know by now. And feels good. God, it feels good.
Oh, I love that. I love that. So I think we need to
Blackberry brandy, baby.
toast to that. Thank you. This is for you, Elise.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Are we so do you shoot it or sip it or
You don't sip this.
no?
I can smell it from here.
Being home.
Here we go.
Smells like my childhood.
Here's to being home.
Oh, cheers.
I could definitely see that.
I love my life.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, there it goes.
Oh yeah.
We're dancing.
We're dancing. Oh yeah.
That's gonna be the guys.
I could see how
this
this
is
could go
the
south
best
quickly.
part of this. Is I felt so comfortable, and now this is the best.
Yeah. Blackberry brandy.
Should probably end it now before we say some things.
Thank you, guys. I mean that.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Reach out to me.
I will. You're gonna
I'll
regret
tell
this.
you off camera too, but I mean it. Reach out.
Thank you. I definitely will.
LPA, I'm coming for you. Because Steph told me to.
So October 25th, which is also my 22nd wedding anniversary.
Is it really?
Yeah, is National Dwarfism Day.
International Dwarfism Awareness
You guys got
Day.
married on my day.
Yes, we wanted to take it away from you.
How do you think I feel?
We were like,
I was getting the genetic testing results that day. I was like, oh, fuck, I have to text Steph and Paul happy anniversary. Major life development here, but really that is the day we found out. So it's
I expect that tweet to come out before your wedding tweet.
oh damn.
All I can taste is blackberry brandy. It's like an elixir, almost like now is the cough medicine
Yes.
moment.
Yeah,
And it's a little bit Robitussin-y.
yeah.
little-
But when at the beginning,
lewd.
it's
But in the beginning, it was great.
So good.
But now it's like,
I think that's why people just keep drinking it.
yeah.
No,
'Cause
no.
You don't want this moment.
No. I won't keep. I mean, I'll do a few of those like during the night, but I won't
Just
drink.
put myself to sleep.
No.
It's really it's a nightcap. This is
Well, that
end of
was
the
my-
bar. See you bye.
That was my joke because I think like my grandmother used to
Rum.
have a little blackberry brandy.
brandy.
at
Yeah, yeah,
night.
yeah.
Like it was like the night. So I was like, smells like my childhood. It's a little dark. But
No Hennessy for you.
I almost brought a bottle of that too, just to make myself laugh. I can't do Hennessy.
No?
No,
What's the Jägermeister?
yeah. Ooh.
that was college for me.
It's nasty.
Other people were
That's
in college.
cough
Other people were in
medicine.
college, and I was in WWE.
Well, yeah.
I mean-
you were 19.
19.
Yeah. Jaeger.
Chavo and Gregory and Hurricane loved Jaeger.
Really?
Those were names of alcohol when he was Chavo, Gregory, and Hurricane.
Yeah, they loved it.
October 25th, International Dwarfism Awareness Day.
No.
It's international. It's global.
October 24th, International
25th,
Dwarfism
25th.
Awareness Day.
You said 25th. You said 24th.
24th.
God damn it.
Maybe we do these reads before the brandy.
October 25th, International Dwarfism Awareness.
National International.
Guys, you put me on the spot. This is
Say
the
it
issue.
in
You
an
put me on the
accent.
spot.
Oh, yes.
October 25th. You can't do
I
that.
was helping you out.
Guys, October 25th, International. Fuck. Guys, October 25th, International Dwarfism Awareness Month. Nope, I'm done.
Now this is good. I
sweating.
like this. Please
October
make sure-
25th, International Dwarfism Awareness Day. Let's go. Woo!
All right.